and welcome to our Mary Kay family. My name is Noelle Wright, and I am your new sales director. And I'm so excited to be one of the first to welcome you to your new business. I know that you are excited and probably have a million questions, and I just wanted to do this short video to give you a few things to get started on, because at our very first face-to-face meeting, what I want to concentrate on is your goals and your dreams and what you want to accomplish with this business. But I know that you have lots of little questions along the way. And so I'm going to try and answer some of those today, as well as give you some things you can get started on at home that will make our first conversation in person or via video a little more productive. So hang in there with me. I'll give you a quick introduction of me. My name is Noelle Wright. I live in Winchester, Virginia with my husband, and I have been building my Mary Kay business for over 20 years, and I've done it at every level, super part-time just to help my girlfriend out who was earning her first car, working full-time while doing Mary Kay part-time, as well as now it's been my full-time career. And so looking forward to the future, we are building our national area, which you'll learn what all those terms mean. But again, I just wanted to be one of the first to welcome you. If I have not met you yet, I very much look forward to meeting you in person. Our goal as a future national area is to empower women to be emotionally healthy and financially secure. And I truly believe that you can do both of those with this business. And so, again, I'm going to give you some quick tips on how you're going to go about doing that. So, first of all, if you haven't already, you'll be receiving a folder from our office. Stephanie is my office assistant. She's been with us for many years now, I think about 3 years now. And so she's going to shoot this in the mail to you if you're not local. If you haven't gotten it yet, just give us a day or two. She usually works 3 days a week, so we try and spread her out a little bit so that she's able to get to you as soon as possible. So when you get the folder, there's going to be lots of things in there. What I am focused on with this particular video is, stand by one sec, is called First Steps. And so what this does is it gives you a little checklist of things that you can do to get started. Now, there's going to be lots of other things in your folder, and we will go over some of that at your very first live conversation with me. One is a weekly plan sheet so we can figure out when and how you're going to fit your Mary Kay business in according to the goals that you want to achieve. So my job as your sales director is to give you information, but also to figure out a business plan for you based on what you want to achieve with your business. So I'm going to encourage you to put some time and thought into that as you get started and think about what you want to do with the business. If I had a magic wand and could wave over your business, what would you want to achieve? And at our very first face-to-face or video meeting, we will lay out a business plan that works for you based on the goals that you want to achieve. So, but again, the 13 list is going to give you some things to do to get started in the meantime. So the very first thing is log into the consultant website. So if you've not already done that, you want to log into marykayintouch.com with your consultant number, which they messaged you almost immediately. So if you haven't already done that, go ahead and log into marykayintouch, all one word, all lowercase.com. Set up your password and get in there and play around. There's a ton of information in there. Don't let it overwhelm you, but just get in there and play around and see what you can find. There's everything from a list of every ingredient to every product there is, to how to hold your first parties, to actually that is where you will place your product orders to get your products. Now, don't do the product order yet. There's lots of bonuses available to you as a brand new consultant, and we want you to be able to take advantage of that. So that is what we will discuss when we are face-to-face. And that, of course, comes on the second little checklist is first order and inventory decision. We will discuss that in person, so don't worry too much about that. But again, be thinking about what you want to achieve with this business. That is what we will want to accomplish at our first face-to-face meeting. So, but then moving on to the rest of the checklists. This is where probably you have a lot of questions so far, and so hopefully this will help you get rolling. So the next thing on the checklist is Mary Kay personal website. Mary Kay does offer you the ability to have your own personal shopping website as a brand new consultant. And so the amazing thing is that there is a cost to that. It is $30 per year, and Mary Kay totally maintains the website for you. The minute a new product is available, it is on your website. When somebody goes to order, the order comes directly to you. It doesn't go straight to Mary Kay for them to fill it. but it comes to you and you get to say, oh, I already have that in my inventory and I'll see her at the office tomorrow. I will just take it to her. Or, oh, it's my cousin 3 states away. I will drop it in the mail to her. Or you do have the ability to drop ship as well. It's called customer delivery service. And you can choose to drop ship orders directly to people as well. And we'll go over all of this in much greater detail, but I just wanted to give you some information so that you feel like you can get started and up and running. So the website, you go in, you answer a few quick questions. You get to be represented in 5 different zip codes, so you get to choose those. And so when somebody is searching for a new consultant, your name pops up in those zip codes. So that is available to you. It is not mandatory, but we do highly suggest it. Women love to shop online. And even if they're going to be buying from you directly, they like to browse online and see what's new and exciting. And the company does an amazing job of keeping all of that up to date for us. The second thing in your Mary Kay First Steps is ProPay. ProPay is our credit card processing company. Now, one of the advantages, there are ways that you can take money from people. There's Venmo, Cash App, all kinds of ways that you can do totally free. There is a charge with ProPay, and there are advantages to having ProPay. So ProPay, it's $39.99 a year. At the end of the year, they send you a report of all the fees that you've paid throughout the year so that you have that for your tax purposes. For me alone, that is worth it. So I don't have to track that because that is a tax deduction. The other thing it does is it links to your personal website and to the Mary Kay In Touch website, which is where you place your personal product orders. And so if somebody goes online to order through your website and pays you that, with a credit card, you process it right then and there. That money is available to you within 24 hours within that ProPay account. It is an online bank account. You can choose to have a debit card linked to that account, so you could use it in that way. As well as you can choose to transfer it to a checking account if you prefer to have it in a regular checking account, or you can use it towards your own Mary Kay product orders. So stocking your inventory orders that you do through Mary Kay In Touch. That money is available to you right away. And so I really highly recommend. I've used ProPay for years. I've had very few little issues with them. They're very secure. And again, it connects everything on the back side of things. And so I think that is a huge benefit to actually utilizing ProPay. I do recommend that if you're going to do these things, you do it in this order. So do your website first and then ProPay, because that way it all connects without you having to make any phone calls to connect it, right? So if you do ProPay first, they don't know that you have a Mary Kay website yet. Or if you don't have a website yet, they don't know when you magically add in a website, so then you have to call. So it's much easier just to do it in this order. So you're going to set up your personal website. You're going to set up your credit card processing account. And then the third thing in the First Steps program is MK Connections. Now, this is the company that is allowed to print our logo. It's printing the super cute, oh, you can't really see it, the super cute beauty coat that I have on, Mary Kay. It also prints our business cards, and they have an introductory kit for new consultants, which includes business cards, a self-inking stamper that stamps the back of all of your books, so that when you're handing out books and things, they know who to call and how to connect with you. What else do you get in that? You get a name badge that says Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant with your name on it. You also get little stickers that go on the back of your products. So maybe you've seen that as your consultant delivers your products, that there's a little sticker there that says, remind me to reorder or call here, and has the number right there. That there's also those in there as well. And so again, that's the third step in the First Steps, because if you're going to choose to do a website, you want to make sure that that is printed on your business cards. So those are your first steps, and they will be on your homepage on that In Touch website where it says Mary Kay First Steps. So you can go ahead and just take care of those and check those right off the box there. The next in the 13 steps is make a list. Make a list of everyone that you know. They just need skin. So if you were going to make a graduation announcement. Do you remember when you were in high school and you made graduation announcements and you're like, Mom, why do we need to send all these out? And she's like, because they're going to send you gifts and money, right? Everyone wants to know when you graduate from high school so that they can send you something. The more you send out, the more people respond. Same thing with a wedding. You're going to send out as many as you want to have at your wedding. So pretend like this is a wedding list, maybe. Everyone that you know, don't prejudge. They may use another product. Great. You want to know how your Mary Kay product compares to them. They may think Mary Kay is overpriced. Great. I'd love know how it compares to what they're using. They may think Mary Kay's for little old ladies with blue hair. Okay, prove to them that it is not. All they have to do is come try, and you know from the appointments that you've been to, there's no obligation to purchase or do anything. It's just come check it out. And so for you as a new consultant, it's come check it out and support you in your new business. Again, they don't have to buy anything. They don't have to commit to anything. Don't prejudge that list. Just make the list, and then they can choose whether or not they want to come. Which brings us to your debut party. Now, if you are local to myself or your consultant, we are absolutely going to come physically help you to do that very first party. Now, we're not going to do it for you. You are going to run the party itself, but we're going to be there to help encourage your friends and family and let them know how they can support you. We're there that day to help you sell the product, book new appointments, and get your very first team members, because why not work full circle and start at the very beginning? So if we're able to be there, we will be there to help you. If you are far, far, far away and we can't make it there, because we can work anywhere in the U.S. So keep that in mind when you're making that list. We can, be there via FaceTime or Skype or do something to help you out. But it's a simple business, right? You've probably already been to a party or had a facial, and you basically just put the product on and take it off and put some on and leave it on and ask how their face feels, right? So we're going to teach you how to do all of that, but we'd love to come to the kickoff for two reasons. Three reasons really. One, we want to help you. Two, we want to see what your support system is like. We want to know who's in your corner, whether your friends and family are super supportive and ready to do whatever they can to help you, or if maybe they need a little extra convincing to make sure that this isn't some sort of scam you've gotten yourself into, right? We're there to see what sort of support you have. And then number three, we're also there for them to see what sort of support you have in the Mary Kay community, because it truly is a sisterhood. And we want them to understand that you're in business for yourself, completely an independent contractor, but you're not in business by yourself. You have a team of people behind you, including your recruiter, myself as your sales director, and any of the other sister consultants in the unit are always willing to pitch in and give a hand. So we want your family and friends to see that as well. Okay, so MK Success Events and New Consultant Boot Camp. I believe I'm going to be doing some videos on New Consultant Boot Camp. So those of you that cannot attend locally will have that to go through. So that'll be more of the how-tos and what-ifs and how do I say this and what do I do and scripts and all kinds of things. So we're going to be working on building this YouTube channel so that everything you would need to know is on video. So if I am not available to you as quickly as you want, you will have all kinds of information there. And then MK Success Events. If you are local to us in the Winchester and surrounding areas, we do events on Monday evenings, every Monday evening with the exception of the major holidays and a few snowstorms. But we're there. Those events are for training and education, as well as the opportunity to bring guests. So if you have something that your guest really wants to see, for Glamour, for example, you don't feel comfortable doing that, it's an opportunity to bring the guest to us and let us help you with that, as well as to meet your potential new team members or your new team members. If you recruit somebody at one of your parties, go ahead and bring them on a Monday night. You do not have to bring them on a Monday night to sign up. If they're ready to go ahead and sign them up and bring them to us. If you are not local, let Stephanie know. Her email address is going to change, so I'm not going to put that on here. I'll post it on our page. But if you're not local, what we do is we have an adoptee system where we call a local sales director to you and ask that you be adopted into their unit. Now, you're still going to belong to your recruiter and you're still going to belong to us. You're not going anywhere, but she's going to take care of you just like you were her very own. And that's one of the beautiful things about Mary Kay Cosmetics. Again, that sisterhood reaches all over, so you don't even have to be technically related to somebody in order to attend events and things in that area and be taken care of. So still my responsibility as your sales director in Future National to train you and educate you. But we do get help along the way. So, all right, what else do we have next? Open a bank account. It does not need to be a business bank account. It needs to be a free checking account with a debit card. Now, my tip always is, if you're a great money manager, open it at the bank you already have a relationship with. It just needs to be a free checking account. It can say Noelle Wright Independent Beauty Consultant on there so you can differentiate it. It does not say Mary Kay Cosmetics because you are not an employee of Mary Kay Cosmetics. You're an independent contractor. So again, your name, Independent Beauty Consultant, allows you to know that it's your business account. But again, you don't need a business account. A lot of them require a high level balance. And quite honestly, if you're working your business the way we're going to teach you to, it's going to be almost at zero every single month at the end of the month once you place your restocking order and pay yourself. And that is by design. It's not, doesn't need to be a big savings account or interest bearing or any of that. Just a cheapy old checking account with a debit card. Okay. So if you are not a great money manager and you tend to like steal money from whatever account to go for pizza, do it in a different bank so it's not quite so easy to take money out of that. So do it one that's, get a bank that's local to you so that you can easily deposit money from your parties, because you will get paid in cash and checks, as well as if you choose to accept credit cards. But you want that to be easy. Of course, mobile deposits available now as well at most banks. So that's a great opportunity too. I hate driving to the check. I hate going to a party and everybody pays with a credit card except for one person with a check. And then I've got to go deposit one check. But whatever works for you. So I'll let that be your personal decision, but go ahead and open that checking account so that you can keep all of your business money separate. And then we're going to teach you to make sure that your business pays for itself out of that account and that you pay yourself the profits as well. Again, back to that financially independent statement at the very beginning. Okay, and then MK Attire, use the products. So a couple of things on that. Mary Kay Ash was a brilliant woman, and when she started this company in 1963, she started it to give women an unlimited earning opportunity. Of course, in the 60s and 70s, when women were trying to act more like men, dress more like men in order to get paid the same as men. And of course, to this day, that is still not the case. So that didn't really work. But Mary Kay wanted us to be a feminine company and wanted us to be comfortable with our femininity. And so she requests that we wear dresses or skirts to all of our events. If you, in your starter kit, you got her autobiography, I highly recommend you read that because it gives you the history and the background and the reason behind all the things that we do. And they're all relative, 55 years later. So I really recommend that you read that. And we do appreciate when you honor that request, which is just to show up in skirts or dresses or suits. You'll see the sales directors wearing their business suits. You'll see what we call mid-level management, which are our star team builders, can earn a red jacket. And so when you do that, you get a beautiful red jacket to wear with your skirt. And so you have your kind of starter suit before you get to sales director. So it is a request that we like to honor in her honor. So, and it does, it makes you feel a little more confident when you're in a dress or a skirt. So, and where are the products, like if I were doing this video right now and somebody went, "Oh, I love that lipstick. What is it?" And I said, "Oh, that's Revlon." That would not be very ethical about my business, right? And so people are going to notice changes in your skin as you use the skincare more consistently. People are going to notice the eye colors that you're wearing, especially when you're wearing your Mary Kay pen. They're going to say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited you're doing Mary Kay. I love those, I love your lashes. Which mascara is that?" You want to be able to say, "Oh, that's the Lash Intensity mascara. I'm so excited. You should try it." It opens up you for more potential sales, potential customers, and potential parties. So that is MK Attire and using the products. And you're getting your products at 50% off. And if you're a brand new consultant, you're getting products in your starter kit you can use. You're getting all kinds of bonus opportunities where you're going to get free products. So we really highly recommend that. All right, Mary Kay University is on that Mary Kay In Touch website. So get in there, play around with that. If I were to disappear tomorrow, it's not going to happen. But if I were to disappear tomorrow, you would be able to learn everything you need to know from MK University. So it is all in there. Take it, play with it. Again, don't let anything in there overwhelm you. There's a lot of information, but if you are an information junkie and you love to learn, I love to learn new things. If that is you, get in there and play around. Stay in touch with your director. That's me. And it may be, we have lots of new directors up and coming. So if I'm not your director, I might be your senior director and will soon be your future national sales director. But you can reach out to me for anything that you want. So my information is in the packet that's coming your way, and you can call, text, Facebook message, email message, whatever works, whatever form of communication works best for you. We do have a Facebook page for our unit. It's called Ellie's Circle of Excellence. So if we're already connected on Facebook, I'm going to add you into that group. That's what that is about. And there'll be all kinds of promotions and things that we're doing specifically for our unit and our future national family in that group. So check that out and list your accomplishments and questions and what you have going on in there. We would love to hear from you. So I, in my brain, said I was going to keep this under 20 minutes so I can see the little clock ticking up in the corners. So I'm going to give you a couple of to-dos real quick. So a little bit of homework to get you started. Obviously, that 13 checklist can get you started, but schedule a time with me to help create your business plan. If we don't already have that set, let's figure out a time where we can get together. It takes about an hour, and let's figure out what it is that you want out of your business, how many parties a week you want to hold, how many faces you want to see, how much money you want. Do you want to make $50 extra a week, or do you want to make $5,000 extra a month, or anywhere in between or beyond that? And I can help you with my training and expertise of the 20 past years and experience, figure out what is best for you and what we recommend. And you can say, all right, great, I'm all in. I want to do more. But that's a little much. Can we reel it back in? It's a conversation between you and I to really decide what you want out of your business. So let's schedule a time to do that. Start making the list of who you know. Remember the wedding list, the graduation list, whichever resonates with you. Send your recruiter 2 to 3 dates that will work for that first kickoff party. We love to do it within the first 30 days of your business so that you can get up and running quickly, because let's be clear, you didn't order your starter kit to wait 6 months to get started, most likely. If that were the case, you probably would have said, let me hold off a little bit. I'll get started later, but you've ordered your kit. So let's get you up and running as quickly as possible. So 2 to 3 dates to your recruiter that are within the next 30 days, and we'll figure out when we can get your kickoff scheduled and get you up and running. If you're local, put Monday nights on your calendar and come out. We start at 7 o'clock, but the doors are open by 6 so that you can come in and pick our brains, ask questions, bring a team member, bring a guest. If they are coming for the glamour, but they've never tried skincare, come early and run them through skincare yourself real quick. And then the glamour focus of the night, they can stay for that. So again, I just want to say welcome. This is your business, and it can be anything that you want. And we're really super excited to work with you. I look forward to hearing from you. Let me know what your thoughts are about your business and what you're most excited about, and would love to get a review below of this video. So our hashtag as we proceed to national is to rise up and fly, with a little eagle. So rise up and fly. And that's what we truly hope you'll do with your business. And so looking forward to meeting you if I haven't already. Have a phenomenal day, and we will talk to you soon.